Alrighty, let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 45. 45, you would like to know, anytime within the next 2 months here, will they text you? Let us see. All right. So I would say yes based on this combination, but more likely in the later half of the next 2 months rather than something happening anytime soon. The Ace of Pentacles is a card of offerings. We're wanting to see something come forward, and the Knight of Wands is also a card of action. So these two cards coming forward says that we're wanting to see the flow come ahead to give the opportunity of interaction. Even with the Three of Pentacles, wanting to interact, wanting to connect, wanting to build up foundation and opportunity to be in each other's energy. There is movement that's wanting to happen there. But the Strength card says that we cannot force it. And with the idea of the Ace of Pentacles being the offer, the Pentacles being the slowest sort of kind of suit in the deck, we would see the offering happening later rather than sooner. So I would not say that you're going to see the offer of a text message happening within the next week, but maybe something at like end of February. Then you would see more likely of this opportunity here coming forward. The King of Cups can also say that they would want the kind of connection to come forward in a very balanced way. They don't want it to be spur of the moment. They don't want it to be not thought out. They instead want it to come forward in a way that is very much balanced emotionally. So when we have style of combination come forward, we see it being something of we're not trying to make it happen soon because we don't want it to be impulsive. We instead want it to come forward in a way that we've thought about how we're going to do it. We've brought forward a balanced action in doing it, and we've taken our time. So I would say yes, but just not immediate when it comes to the next 2 months, more of the later half of the next 2 months. So let us see. Will there be a chance to talk and reconcile? Let us see. So reconciliation is not 100% a given, just because we see this Five of Wands, Three of Swords coming forward, which talks about differences in the energy between the two of you. One person wants one thing, the other person wants another. So there can be a hard time in seeing eye to eye in certain ideas, situations, or directions. So there might be a little bit of issues here when it comes to connecting. But we do see the idea here of trying to connect. Knight of Wands with the King of Cups, that King of Cups coming forward again. We are wanting to see good energy come forward. We're wanting to have a good sense of flow. We don't want to have difficulties. We don't want to have issues. We don't want to have something be, going wrong. We instead want to have this opportunity of things moving forward in a good way. So when we see this style of combination come ahead, we would more so say there's an opportunity to try to talk and to connect, but not a guarantee here to reconcile the energy between the two of you. The High Priestess even says that there are some things that need to be kind of unraveled or brought to the surface rather than it just being a guarantee with the idea and direction of reconciliation. So I would say that there's a chance to talk about it, yes, see where it goes, try to work things out, but it's not a guarantee to have reconciliation based on this card combination. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings, so if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let's go ahead here for 46. 46, you'd like to know. So thoughts and feelings we can do, actions is something totally different. I can think about going to McDonald's, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take an action to go to McDonald's. And so we could get indications of McDonald's, but with no follow through, right? So thoughts and feelings we can do together, but actions is something that is a separate question. All right. So when we have this Eight of Swords coming forward with the Seven of Cups, there is a sort of thought process of so many different possibilities, so many different directions and fantasies popping up in their mind, but we don't really know what is maybe the right answer. The Eight of Swords really gets caught up in certain ideas. It gets caught up in other people's energy. It gets caught up in thinking about things beyond ourselves. And so it kind of is like allowing friends and family and the internet to kind of influence you when it comes to your decisions, right? So this is like them allowing everything besides their own mind think about restrictions or think about issues when it comes to connecting with you. Now, the Ace of Wands is a feeling of passion, it's an excitement, it's a spark, but we also have this restriction that comes forward with the Strength card where we're feeling like we can't force something or feeling like we can't take control to make something happen. We're still in a place of want when it comes to the idea here of the Knight of Cups. We're still wanting to make something happen or wanting to see some sort of flow. But we kind of are in this place of having an issue when it comes to maybe figuring out the right way to make something move forward. So I see this as them thinking about the multiple different directions and opportunities that could happen and the possibilities when it comes to connecting with you, but feeling a little bit stuck when it comes to doing that, thinking, about all these things without clarity of what is the right answer to move forward, feeling a passion towards you, feeling a want to, but also feeling stuck when it comes to figuring out how to take action to connect with you. So that's what I would say. So let us see. What did he want when he came into the dream? Let us see. So again, these are paid only personal readings. Whoops, dropped the whole deck. All right, so I see this as more of something that's within rather than it's something stemming from them. So I don't see them coming into your dream yesterday as them coming into your dream. I see this as you're having a projection of them in your dream. So the Eight of Swords is getting caught up with outside words. It's getting caught up with issues. It's getting caught up with ideas. And when we have this Four of Cups coming forward with the Ten of Wands, it's holding on to a lot. So this could say that you are holding on to their energy and that is getting stuck, and that is like the accumulation, the desire to take action, the desire to see change, the desire to see momentum is then projecting them into your dream. So it's kind of like you sit in the afternoon. So just like my McDonald's example, we sit here, we think about McDonald's and we're like, oh, you know what? I would love that Big Mac sauce. How delicious would that be? We're sitting here the whole live, we're thinking about that. And then I gotta go to sleep afterwards and I start dreaming about a Big Mac, right? Like there's that sort of energy that's coming forward here. The Ten of Wands is like this heaviness, this burdenous aspect. So holding on to it. It can also be the mind's version of escapism as well. So say if you have a heavy day or you have a lot to handle, or even if you had like a bit of a heavier meal before going to bed, then the mind's version of release is what we've been held on to here with the idea of the Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the accumulation within the mind. We're wanting to take action. We're wanting to see something change. We're wanting to see movement come forward. And so we get into this place where we're thinking about them rather than it being in a place here of like them actually appearing in your dreams because it's them, right? So I more so see this as an example that's coming ahead here to say that it was your mind's working through the desire to connect with them rather than it being them showing up in your dream themselves. So these are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Let us see. Was it really him thinking about you? Let us see. So again, these are paid personal readings. Do not just paste your question in the chat. These are paid readings only. temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. These are not free. So we have this energy coming forward here of the Four of Cups coming ahead with the Hermit, which is again this sort of flooded energy. When we have the Three of Wands, it also comes forward with this anticipation or longing for more. And the Eight of Pentacles can be this sort of accumulation, especially with the idea of the Knight of Wands, where we're in a place of being passionate or in a place of being in a point of desire. So because your spirit is trying to figure out a way to move forward, you're seeking out their energy. And it's not necessarily that they are showing up here to connect with you. It's more of a manner of you are seeking them out. And so you're feeling this sort of desire more, which shows them up more. So you thinking about them more or you dreaming about them more. There's that sort of energy that's coming ahead here. The Hermit card is a very interesting card when it comes to this combination because it's in the sense of like seeking out for something. So you are seeking out the idea of the number 9, the things that make you feel fulfilled, your wants, your desires. And so it comes forward in a place of like you are wanting to connect with them or you're wanting to be in their energy. So there could be something going on here about wanting to find resolution or wanting to find connection. And so because you're in a place of pursuit, it's like they're showing up in your energy more because your mind is seeking them out, but it's not a point of them coming to connect with you. I hope that makes sense here. So we have I see you in my dreams, which can be that they are also dreaming of you, but I don't see it as the two of you connecting in your dreams. I see it as connecting as a projection of them. We also have I hope you're doing all right, which is again this sort of place of like I want to know how you're doing, but I feel this difficult energy in connecting. I can't right now, right? There's something blocking this, holding it back, which is again why I'm saying I don't think it's them showing up in the dreams. I think it's more of like a projection of them. And I love the way you make me feel is a point of desire. And we have this Hermit where we're seeking the number 9. We're seeking the things that we desire. We also have I'm coming back. So wanting to be in your energy, not I'm here in your energy, which would be them showing up in the dreams and stuff. But I'm coming back around. I'm trying to connect into your energy. So I see this as him not necessarily thinking about you and showing up in the dreams, but he can be thinking about you in general, especially with I see you in my dreams card coming forward here. And like the two of you may be seeing each other separately in the dreams, but not necessarily connecting in the dreams, if I'm explaining it in a way that is going to make sense. So that's what I would say here with this combination. If you'd like to have a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. The link is in the description box as well as the pinned comment. These are the live personal readings. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. But these are not free readings. These are paid personal readings only. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty, so I am going to go ahead and switch it over for tomorrow. The live for tomorrow morning will not be at 10 a.m. as I do have something to do at 10. So it will be at a different time, probably at like noon or something. But I've gone ahead and switched it over on the website. So if you'd like to have a personal reading done tomorrow, go ahead and check it out. You can also have personal readings done in private there too. Check out the rest of the website. temperanceandsage.com is the absolute only place that I do personal readings. So thank you everybody for joining me here today, and perhaps I will see you another day. See you guys.